Oh, hey everybody, Matthew here from the Mini Wargaming Forge. I apologize that we haven't been posting much, if anything, in terms of content on the Mini Wargaming Forge YouTube channel. It's because we've been very, very busy getting things done. But that's no excuse. I should at least be able to post an update video. So, well, here's an update video. Just want to give you a quick tour of what the Forge looks like right now, because we've made a couple improvements and have some more coming your way, or our way, I guess. But I also want to just kind of show you the projects that we're working on right now. So let's go take a look. Oh, so as we come in, hi James.
Hey.
If you look around, if you've watched previous videos, you might see a couple changes right away. One is a bit of an improvement to this area right here. We've put in some shelving. Well, I should say James has put in the shelves. I'm not going to take credit. I bought the shelves. James installed the shelves. And so we got our Pruses running on those right now, and they are currently printing a couple things. For one thing, got these files that I've been using to print. Basically, it's like paint holders and tool holders and stuff. I printed a bunch for my home forge, and now James is printing some for the new airbrushing studio, or booth, I should say, which we'll look at it in just a second. So, and also, it looks like you're printing something here. This is a test. Now, James actually made this himself in Blender, which is pretty cool. It's a top of a building, because we've been printing a bunch of Wargame Forge buildings, which I'll show you in a second, but we're just testing out printing some things to go on top of them to make them look even more 40K-ish. So hats off to James for figuring that out. Oh, there we are. So these are from Wargame Forge, from My Mini Factory. We're partnering with them to make a whole Legion Imperialis table, like epic scale, so 8mm scale. And so we scaled them up a little bit, and then that's designed to go on top of it, kind of like this one. Because you made this one too, right, James?
Yep.
Yes, James designed this in Blender to go on top of it to kind of give it even more depth. So we love this stuff. Just when we're doing a whole table's worth, it's nice to have a little bit of variety. Now, he does have some toppers as well, which maybe we'll have time to look at as well. So then over here, printing nicely, are our bamboos. Don't have any new ones as of yet since the P1P that I got, which is still working out great, by the way. So this is 2-3 weeks later. It's printing strong. And what it's printing right now is Hex and Hills tiles. No surprise there, but you might be surprised to learn that we're actually printing these for customers now. And so we've officially started being a print farm, because we thought we should probably get some revenue into this room so that we can afford to buy even more 3D printers, so we can print more stuff for customers, so we can afford more 3D printers, because that's just what we want to do. We don't care who we're printing for, we just want to print stuff because it's a lot of fun. And so we currently have these different packs available at, if you go to shop.miniwargaming.com, you can find that way. You can buy the STL still, but you can also buy printed packs. So back here, decided that we wanted to have our own airbrushing booth, because we've been printing so much terrain that Adam from Greenleaf Terrain can't keep up. He's got other projects to get done as well. And, you know, he's not a machine all of the time. And it turns out James has some airbrushing skills, as you can see here, as he's been testing out some different color schemes. So this is more of that epic terrain, and this is just some of it. And that's some more of it. And there's even more in another room. I'll show you in a second, actually. We'll go travel over there. So the nice thing about this is we got lots of lights. They're not on right now. I got a light there, a light there, a light here, because you want lots of lighting when it comes to, when it comes to painting. And then James 3D printed these paint holders and tool holders, because if you're in a 3D printing forge, you don't buy paint holders, you 3D print them yourself. That way you can get exactly what you want. So it forced us to kind of push all the stuff closer together, but thankfully it all fits on one desk, so 3 of the resin printers, which currently are sitting dormant for the first time in a while, because we've been printing a ton of Ravage Star stuff for promotional purposes. And then we got our triple wash station right here. I know this is very, very exciting. You can hear all the fans and stuff going. James working on his workstation. I don't think there's anything super interesting here. Oh yeah, there's one of each of the packs of all the new stuff that we're doing, plus we have some others. But let's go take a look in the one of the studios that actually has some of that epic terrain set up. So we'll jump over there. To come into the Age of Sigmar studio, you can see that we're set up right here. This is in addition to all of the terrain that you saw being painted over there. So you got more down there that James will be painting. And so it's all nicely scaled for 8mm, which is the same scale as Titanicus. So Legion Imperialis will be able to use these models, which is nice. So you can see that the buildings, they work really well. Cool thing about this, so this is all Wargame Forge from my mini factory, but then you got some of these bigger buildings. So these are actually designed for regular 40K, and we found them to be a little too small for that, and we scaled them up by like 25%. These are from War Scenery. So if you go to miniwargaming.com/war scenery, then that'll redirect you there. Anything you buy, it's an affiliate link, yay! So we can earn some commissions off of that if you're interested in even that piece right there. So we scaled it up 25%, and yet it still looks like it's for Titanicus. Like you look at this one right here, and it actually looks like the right size for a factory. Look at these smokestacks. So there's a lot of terrain that'll work both on 28mm and 8mm at the same time, because some things just don't show their scale, especially organic things like rocks. They can work really nicely. And so yeah, so we're going to be printing off more of that. The cool thing is all of the Wargame Forge stuff, so all these 8mm buildings that you can buy, and soon we'll have it on our web store and we'll even print it for you, is each building comes with a ruin version. Now that's not actually the right one for that one, because this one comes in pretty much every version of how many levels you want it to be. And so we can play a game like, because I believe in Titanicus, I haven't played it, that Titans can walk through buildings, at least ones of certain sizes. And so it'd be cool to replace the building with a ruin version, or even ones that are totally like dropped down to rubble. Like you can replace it with this. So this building got blown up. So it'd just be neat to actually see the table be dynamic, have the terrain be something that you interact with. I just love that concept. So you can see we have lots of stuff going on in here, always working on stuff. But our time has been really, really taken getting all the Hex and Hill stuff set up, and this getting ready for Legion Imperialis as well. Unfortunately, I have not had time to make videos. Need to hire more video editors so that we can have a better workflow for all of that. But we'll get there slowly but surely. Well, that's about it for the update. Like I said, I've been pretty busy. I was actually off last week because my wife went camping with my daughter, and then everybody got really sick. Not them, but us at home. So that slowed us down a little bit as well. But there is lots going on here. I'm going to try to do more updates. If nothing else, if I don't get into like super high quality content of like reviews and things, at the very least, I'll try on a weekly basis to post a video so you can see what's going on. And then over time, we'll be able to incorporate all the rest of that stuff. Got a lot to do, so I'm going to get back at it. Thanks for watching. Happy 3D printing.